So I decided over the next year, I'm investing $50 every single week and tracking the results. The reason is because I want to show you guys that you don't really need a lot of money to start investing. And I kind of just want to make this like a little series where I just keep you guys updated and we'll track the progress as we go along. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I'm currently doing some research on what I want to invest in for the next 365 days. And as you can see, I'm currently trying to decide between stock or is it going to be an ETF? And I'm kind of leaning towards an ETF because most of my portfolio is already an ETF, and besides my crypto holdings, and also I don't want to do something that I'm not already holding into my portfolio. So it's not going to be anything that I'm already holding since it's going to be in my Robinhood account. I mainly just want to keep them separate so that way we're able to tell what the progress is over the next year. And by the way, this is not financial advice. I kind of want you to do your own investing. You can invest right along with me, but do not take this as financial advice on what to invest in because you're not going to get rich by following what I'm investing into. So just do it at your own risk. Now, I want to explain to you guys what the difference is between investing into an ETF and a stock. Stocks are going to be owning one company, which is going to be a higher risk and higher reward. Whereas the ETF is kind of like buying into a basket full of companies, right? So it's going to be less risk, right? Less reward, but you're going to be a lot more diversified if something happens to one company. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more research and actually come up with a company, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so I've been researching for a while and I went to go grab something to eat, and I think I found exactly what I want to invest in going forward, and that is going to be the ETF VTI, which is essentially like buying the US stock market since it holds almost all of the US companies into one basket. And the reason that I'm going with this is because it's something that is not really too risky in a sense, and it also comes up with pretty good returns. I'm going to probably pop it up right here so you guys can see the average returns of it over the past 5 years. But yeah, man, that's really what we're going to invest into. Like I said, I don't want you guys to really follow in my footsteps and do your own research, but just in case, for those of you that actually want to invest right along with me, this is something where it's pretty like balanced out, if that makes sense, or should I say a little bit more diversified. So now we're actually going to go inside and purchase our first shares of VTI, right, just to get started, and I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, so I'm currently logged into my Robinhood account and I am gonna first deposit my $50 first. Right now we have $0 to buy with, so I'm gonna get with you guys once I deposit the $50. Alright, so we just officially deposited our $50, and as you can see, our buying power is $50, and we're gonna use this to buy our first shares of VTI. And before we buy our first shares of VTI, I kind of want to go over some of the holdings that this does have. So as you can see, 33% of technology, 10% healthcare, communication services, 10%, consumer defense 4, real estate 2, 1, basic materials, financial services 12.9, consumer cyclical 10%, industrials 8%, and energy and utilities at 2%. And these are the top 10 holdings that it has inside of the VTI ETF, right, which make up, let me see, around 34%. So as you can see right here, 34%. So it has Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, Broadcom, Alphabet, Meta, Tesla, and Berkshire Hathaway. And these are the percentages amount that it holds, right, if you guys want to take a look at that. And now we're going to get into buying our first shares of VTI. And as you can see right here, I am going to type in $50, right, VTI right here, right, order dollars, right, $50, and then review. Yes sir, press buy, and we have officially purchased our first share of VTI. As you can see, we're locked in at 33.4. So now that we're actually invested, we're actually going to keep track of this for 1 year and actually see where it goes. And I'm going to continue investing into it every single week, $50. As you can see right now, it's it's going up and down because the stock market is open. It is 3 o'clock right now, so it's going to continue moving. As you can see, let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like when it's moving. So as you can see, it's going up and down. Some of you guys already know how the stock market works and how the price movement, but for those of you that don't know, that's pretty much how it works. The stock market is open from 9:30 to 4:30 Eastern time, right? Whatever time zone you are, there's different times, obviously. So our average share, right? And then this is 4% of our portfolio. But we're not worried about that. We're actually just going to keep investing into this ETF, right? So we keep our returns separate from my official portfolio, right? And you guys let me know if you guys want to buy something else that I already don't own. And like I said, we're just going to keep investing $50, and I'll just keep you updated on every single month on how this is doing. All right, guys. So this is actually the end of the video. And if you watch this video all the way through, the first person to comment their Cash App is actually going to win $20, and it's going to be a little gift from me just for actually watching this video all the way through. Much love, and I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm going to make an update on this ETF every single month, and I'm going to continue to invest $50 every week consistently. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if you guys really enjoyed this video, you'll probably like one of these two videos somewhere right here. And let me know if you guys want another series. But without further ado, bro, I am out.